You've been in this business for almost 20 years.
For sure.
Was this like anything you've ever seen before?
It was unprecedented.
It was a time like no other.
So when the pandemic hit and everything went into lockdown, obviously the housing market followed and kind of stalled. Everything was kind of put on hold.
Which was good for Chris Bonneau, who purchased his home in 2020.
At the time, we didn't really realize it. I mean, I think our initial rate was 2.75% is what we were able to lock our loan at.
Bonneau was one of the lucky ones.
Then what it just seemed like, I mean, shortly afterwards, the prices were going up a whole lot.
The pandemic led to several supply shortages, which caused the building of homes to slow down. And fewer homes available meant more demand.
Prices spiked, demand spiked.
While prices were higher, during the pandemic, we saw interest rates hitting below 3%, a historically low number, great for buyers.
It's not lost on me when I look at whatever Zillow or any one of those platforms and just like, wow, okay, you know, I'm very fortunate.
A few other economic factors played a role with the increase: stimulus payments and the focus on working from home.
The reduction of cost of transportation, commuting to work, having that office space and paying for that office space. And so as those costs were eliminated, then there was more money to spend on home payments. And so more money was focused on homes.
2022 is when the Federal Reserve began raising the interest rate. Now it's at 6 to 7%. So how did COVID-19 affect our housing market today?
Mortgage interest rates have increased. The buying has slowed a little bit. I will say that it's not like prices have dropped significantly, but the growth has been limited. So it's like maybe we're talking about 1 or 2% appreciation per year, year over year, versus the 20% plus that we were seeing back in post-COVID times.
Meanwhile, Bonneau is just glad he bought a home when he did.
You know, I don't really see prices coming down a whole lot. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it just seems like it's just going to be what it is, you know.